Today on the channel, we step into WrestleMania season with Basic Series 145 and 146, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Basics unboxing and review. And today we got two guys that are no stranger to any wrestling figure line. In 145, Sami Zayn, 146, Kevin Owens. But for all your WWE Mattel needs and a whole lot more, make sure you end up ringside collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get the deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, we're going to go in order with 145. Sami Zayn going up first. Now, normally I probably wouldn't buy a Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn basic, as we've had enough good elites, and we got more elites to come for both of these two, no doubt about it, in the future. And I believe Ultimate's on the horizon, so we'll stay tuned to that. However, these two I did pick up because of their WrestleMania matching tag team attire. I'm a sucker for a tag team, you guys know that. But I was also at this WrestleMania where they faced off against the Usos last year. Quite the experience out there in Los Angeles. Got a tour Mattel, got to take a Mattel visit. Mattel took us to the WrestleMania event. It was a wild, wild time. Of course, my first WrestleMania as well. Won't be going this year in Philadelphia, but I was there last year. Leave the memories alone. And these two are part of that memory, so I had to pick these up for that instance just right there. But a very, very cool looking set. And like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for a tag team in any kind, so I always like things like this. So that's why I picked these two up. They're going to look good together. Wish they would have came with the tag team titles belt, but what are you going to do at this point? But there's old Sam Zayn looking only like a Sami Zayn could look if he got out of the bloodline and won the tag team titles at WrestleMania and had the shirt to prove it. That's what he would look like right here. Looking like a wild man right there as well. Sami Zayn, WWE logo at the top. On the back, the rest of 145. We're unboxing a lot of basics this week on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe if you want to check those out. But looking really good here on the back. And it does say Series 145, Sami Zayn. Signature move, the old haluva kick. He is a technician. First time in the line, Tiffany Stratton and Ludwig Kaiser in this set as well. We're unboxing those two together. We'll also be unboxing Kane from this series, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to get Sami Zayn out of the package. We're going to see you later what all the fuss is about. There's always fuss with some Sami Zayn. There he is, looking good. Little half plastic, bam, see you later, goodbye. And we're getting down to business. Some may say monkey business. I wouldn't, but we'll say it. We'll say it. But we got Sami Zayn looking good right here. 2023 WrestleMania Goes Hollywood champions. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, SZKO. Happier times with the tag team title belts for sure, but looking good in the shirt there, looking nice. Perfect basic at the end of the day, always looking really good. Makes it feel a little bit special. Obviously, it's a pretty plain figure, but the shirt makes it feel a little bit like Sami Zayn completists and stuff like that need to get a figure like this, so I'm here for it. But Sami Zayn looking good. I think this is a reuse of that kind of Fidel Castro attired Sami Zayn. I think this is about the same head sculpt as that. I could be wrong. Got a little bit of brown mixed in with that red, but you got the red hair, the red beard, the red eyebrows. He's got two eyes, a nose, two ears, playing all those human hits, especially with that mouth on him. He does look like he's got a dip in, though. I don't think he dips, but he sure does look like he's got one in. We got a gripping hand. We got a fist of fury. Both hands are removable, which is a cool thing about these new basics. And we do know basics will be changing their name from basics or core to main event. Oh, yes, the main event is upon us, I think, starting in like 148 or 147, something like that. We'll see what happens. But we are getting a name change out of these. Articulation on Sami, arms all the way around, side to side at the elbow, single jointed elbow, very Super 7 style. Hands we talked about, waist articulation, head back forth, up and down. Head is removable, don't forget that. Big ol' Sami Zayn splits if you do need them. Leg goes up. Bend at the knee, always very tight. Oh, very tight. Boot cut and nothing out of the ankles, unfortunately. Looking good in the black pants as well. SZ on the side over there, looking nice. Black and white attack on the boot, looking good. Just a good, respectable, basic Sami Zayn is what this is really at the end of the day. So looking very, very good right here. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? What do you know? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But now we turn our attention over to Series 146, Kevin Owens. Seen it before, like a young Iron Maiden. We got some deja vu. Very similar, of course, with the t-shirt design. We're here for that. Makes them look good. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens, WWE logo, new articulation. On the back, Series 146 cross sell. We'll be getting to some of these. We got the blurbs down here, nothing too fun, but we got Roman Reigns, Shayna Baszler, Bret Hart, and first time in the line, Giovanni Vinci. We'll have to get him for sure. Got to get Bret Hart in the Bret Hart chase, no doubt about it. And Shayna Baszler, a game time Walmart decision. That Shayna Baszler figure, you know what this is going to be? Kyle and his wife had to go to Walmart one night and for something, or picking up some groceries or whatever we were doing there, and I peruse. I naturally go over there. I'll say, hey, I'll meet up with you in a second. I'm going to go look over here, and I'll see her, and I said, you know, it's like 9 o'clock on a Friday night. There's no figures here. You know what? Shayna's coming home with me. I'm taking Shayna home with me. Not sure she'd be interested, but I'm taking her home with me, and that's what I'll do for like $11 or something. That's what'll happen with that. Stay tuned. Series 146, Kevin Owens, signature move, the Stunner. And then he is a brawler, and I guess the math checks out on all that. I always enjoyed Kevin Owens. I don't like the Stunner, though. It feels too soon still. See you later. I know Austin's been gone for a while. It just feels weird. Every time I see it, I think of Stone Cold, which you don't want that, but maybe I'm different. I don't know. You think you want to think Kevin Owens. Oh, he's putting out the Stunner. It's Kevin Owens. I'm like, oh, there he is doing Stone Cold's move again. I don't know. You tell me. There it is. But there's old Kevin Owens right there. See you later. Goodbye. And now we get old KO himself out of the package, and it's a usual basic fare of Kevin Owens. A little skinnier maybe, but a little bit bigger as far as a traditional basic, we'll say. Looking interesting. Got that same t-shirt we talked about with Sami Zayn, except he cut the sleeves off. He's a true rebel here. Cut the sleeves off. Got the tattoos showing. Kevin Owens spent a lot of time in the tattoo chairs the last couple of years. Kevin always feels a little gangly in the arms, a little gorilla-y in the arms to me in the basic form. Maybe that's just me, and I got some wild paint. They missed some black on the paint on the back here. That is unfortunate for me. I don't like that at all, but it is kind of hidden by his arm when it goes back, but he put arm up, you can see that. So a little paint default, your mileage may vary on that one there. He does got the black wrappings around his hands and his wrists and into his forearm. He's got the exact same articulation as Sami Zayn, as you guys would understand that. KO on the side, fight down here, black pants, black boots, black socks, black knee pads, black shirt. He's back in black like a young Angus Young. Yes, Angus Young, back in black, firing up that AC/DC band. They're going over there overseas. Hopefully they'll come to America later this year. We'll see what happens. I've actually never seen AC/DC in concert. There's a few bands I always wanted to see. I never got to see. The biggest one is the Scorpions. I have never seen the Scorpions. It's an absolute travesty. I need to fly out to Vegas for their residency. I got to see the Scorpions. One of my favorites. I was turned off by the Scorpions. That Wind to Change song in the 80s, get that out of here. I hated that song. That's the first Scorpions song I ever heard as a little kid. I said, this is a band that's not for me. Don't want anything to do it. And then it stopped me from listening to the Scorpions for like a decade, at least a decade, maybe longer. And then I said, wait, there's this Uli John Roth era. How did this get into a Scorpions breakdown? Anyways, moving on. I want to see the Scorpions. I want to see AC/DC. Maybe one day. Kevin Owens, though, looking interesting here. Now, Kevin, I think we've seen this head sculpt a few different times. He does have a little black on his nose, so I don't know what's going on with the paint apps on this one. Once again, your mileage may vary. A nice, well-manicured beard going on right there. He's putting some polish in there and all that. Looking good. Got the nice fade on the hair. Got the little spiky in the middle. Looking all right as far as that goes. But it's Kevin Owens. It's a basic, and it matches Sami Zayn. What more could you want for around a $12, $13 price point? Whatever these are these days. Seems like they're always going up. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And how about that? The boys are back in town like a young Thin Lizzy. That's exactly what they are right here. We got Sami Zayn. We got Kevin Owens. We got a lot of WrestleMania fun in basic 145 and 146. But what say you guys and gals out there? You picking these up? Passing? Long game? Not so sure game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Early access to both YouTube channel videos and your best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at PresenTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. And on Instagram. So for Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.